Christmas!
Merry
to
Christmas! The special episode 70 in which we see how long it is before we are growing intolerant of these ridiculous costumes we've worn to get in this Christmas spirit here in Melbourne on a beautiful sunny day as our brand new background in high resolution green screen shows.
You can see what's going on. If you're tuning in from around the world, it's Christmas here in Australia, and that's how we do it. We do it at the beach.
Yeah.
That crackling
is your
of
beard?
the beard, yeah.
I think you're going to be the first to give up on the Christmas costume.
I think so.
Because the glasses are steaming up and the beard's crackling on the microphone.
Man, it's hot.
Now it's steaming up in here in Studio B for a special reason, because those of you who live in Australia and following this show would know we had Rainageddon yesterday.
Man. Was it Rainageddon?
And quite a lot of it was inside Studio B this morning, so it's a miracle. It's a Santa miracle that the electricity has all connected this morning and we're on the air.
It really is. Well, that ocean backdrop you see is actually that's real. That's how much water is in this room.
That's actually Studio B.
Yes, I was very lucky to just be here at the right time, and I covered all the equipment with towels. Okay, I'm starting.
The beard has to go.
You're the
first to give in.
All right, I'm giving in.
I just look like a dork in my red hat, but that's all right. I spent yesterday looking like a dork in a red hat too.
Woo.
So don't.
Beard gone.
Yeah.
Oh, it's attached. Oh, that's better.
Right.
Oh my God. How does he wear that fake beard?
That's
real
not a
beard.
fake beard. It's a real beard.
Oh my God.
Santa's a hipster, mate. That's the basic thing.
Whoa. That's better. Hello, folks. Welcome. So, Nigel, what's been going on this week?
No, it's been a big week this week. I did make my appearance on Australian television on A Current Affair.
You did? I had someone call up and said, you know that guy you do the show with, he's on Current Affair. And I said, well...
What's he done wrong this time?
We released him. He's got an open contract.
Yeah, what's he done wrong this time? So we were looking at nice Christmas toys. The truth is, don't buy the digital stuff. Analog guitars, that's what the kids need.
Ooh, it's true. Yeah, you don't need anything too fancy. But
no, that's right. So that was on...
was that talking about the best Christmas presents for this year?
Yeah, among the high-end gadgety things. Because, like a lot of these modern things... there's no battery in this, Colonel.
No, there's not.
And so the battery thing, I'm a bit of an environmentalist. Don't like the wasted batteries that are ending up in landfills from too many rubbish drones that are being bought. So I have fairly firm opinions on that, and I like educational toys.
Yeah,
because I'm a nerd.
What was the hot toy? Did we talk about this on the show before?
Yeah,
or maybe you just
the
told
hot toy
me
is a little
off-air?
robot made by a company called Anki. There's a couple of versions. I've got the Cosmo, which is semi-trainable, and then there's the Vector, which is AI in a toy. Yeah. The damn thing's learning as you go. It's remarkable. A lot of fun. It's got a sass and attitude. And it's expensive. It's $349 on special at JB Hi-Fi, which you get half a guitar for that, to be fair. So guitars weren't part of the show anyway.
And you mentioned something about a printer? A little portable printer?
A little printer for getting, that was the generation resolver. So when the small child has flown the drone into the top of this Christmas tree, clip the angel's wings, get it back. With a little printer of the photo of that funny occasion that you were going to post on Instagram. Instead, print one out.
Print it out.
Give it to Nan. She's going to forgive you. And heck, you can glue the wings on later, mate. It's all good.
How many PP shots do you think there will be? There'll be a lot of AFL players out there, NRL players.
Well, we do know it's Christmas time at all, because it's been just going to be one of those fantastic seasons in Australia. We've got the cricket going on as well.
Yes. And you're off to
New Zealand.
NZ?
New Zealand tomorrow to go and hang out with the whānau and just hang out. And jeepers, I'm going to miss guitars though. So we need to get my share of guitars in this morning.
Yes.
And we're launching the quiz today as well.
Yes, we've got a quiz. We've got a giveaway. I am giving away, you're not going to believe this, one plectrum, and I'm giving a guitar away.
No way.
Yes, I am. It's the Dirty Sanchez acoustic guitar. Okay. Valued Okay, it's not a high price item. It's $180 street price.
But do you know what it's good for?
It's good.
It's good for the Christmas holidays.
It's good for Christmas holidays. Use it and smash it.
Put it at the beach. Put it wherever you go. Put it in the car. You're not going to worry if you break it.
Yeah.
And I would like one of those to take with me to New Zealand, to be honest.
There you go.
So maybe I'll
brand new, folks.
I might win my own quiz for a little acoustic guitar. That's a fine thing. So I thought I would get 3 for the price of 1. But I do have your birthday and Christmas present here.
What have you got?
There you go. This is a brand new
Songversations
thing I saw, which
Conversation starters about music and life.
It is, and really that's what this show's about. Is about music and life.
Well, so Nigel, tell the viewers, I might see who's on and say quick
Oh,
hello.
goodness me, piling on.
Tell the viewers how this quiz will work.
It's very simple.
Very well planned.
We needed to do the anti-Google quiz because it's a curse of the world, really, is that every single answer is but, a Siri inquiry away on your mobile phone. So I think opinions are what's important in this modern world.
Yes.
Informed, erudite, left-leaning.
Yeah, okay.
And interesting opinions.
Sorry, country people. Sorry, anybody outside of the 10Ks.
Oh, I just saw Queensland turn off there for a moment.
Bye, Queensland.
So there's all your people gone for Christmas.
Yes.
And look, it's a conversation starter pack. I love it. It's like the restaurant at the end of the universe, that great Monty Python scene in the movie The Meaning of Life, where the waiter, he comes around with a conversation starter.
Now, how are we going to do it? Because if we play along to the
I think we have one to start with.
We'll have one to start with,
and then I'm going to play you your birthday song.
All right, fantastic.
I'm going to sing Happy Birthday to you.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe everyone at home will sing along on this one.
Now, are we just going to pick a random one?
Yeah, pull out of there. And,
there we go.
And let's have a look.
Okay. Do you want to do it?
I don't think there's answers on one side or questions on the other, but
okay. All right. Well, okay. So wild card. Let's go side A.
Now, for you young people watching, it's in the shape of the thing we used to listen to music with.
Yes.
No, we're both a bit hay fevery. God almighty.
Wild card, Freebird.
Okay.
Side A. This is question number 1.
We want the funniest, wittiest, or most authentic, brilliant answer. Now, can they put it in during the week as well?
Yeah, you can put it in during the week.
So comments on YouTube maybe on the channel there.
It's mainly for people that live in the inner tank, in Melbourne. If you can make it into the shop before we're here next Saturday, and then we're done.
You got to collect this prize, and you got till Friday to get here. So
okay, free association round.
Oh, okay. So like word association.
Okay, word association.
Here we go.
What's the first song that comes to your head? Let the person next to you say what song that reminds them of. The first song that comes to your head.
The first song that comes to my head is today, Rhiannon by our mates, the Mac. The Mac. Because
Neil Finn's Mac.
They've opened the concerts. It's underway.
Wow.
Despite the lawsuit, it's underway. Opened in Vegas.
Is there a lawsuit?
Lindsay
Buckingham.
Lindsay Buckingham's asked them for millions.
Wow.
But they opened the tour anyway last weekend in Vegas, and what was the weekend before? So they're underway. So Rhiannon, I watched the short clip of that on the interwebs. What does that make you think of, Colonel?
First song that comes into my head. Well, I've been doing a little bit of punk again this week.
Okay.
So it's Sex Pistols for me. I'll go Pretty Vacant.
That's brutal. Let's hear that. Now that, listeners, is a witty answer because I think he might be commenting on the mental state of some of the members of the band.
Ooh, well, could be either band.
Yeah. Now you
Mainly
must have
Fleetwood Mac, though. I think.
So you must have a wittier answer than that as to what the first song that comes to mind when I say Rhiannon. You say. And let's hear a couple of them online. Who's on anyways?
Let's have a look.
Is there actually any humans? Hopefully
aside.
Might even be a Twitcher on this morning.
Oh yeah. Oh, I haven't got Twitch open. Marty Oak still got the 60s telly.
Have you still got the 60s telly in store?
60s telly?
Was that the white one you sold last weekend? No, that was a Japan one, wasn't it?
Yeah. I don't know which one, Marty. I'm not sure. I'm not sure we've still got it. Mark Teague. Morning, Santa. Yes, good morning, sir, and Nigel. Andrew Horn, ho ho ho, g'day Andrew,
Yeah.
and Mark Teague's back. It wasn't Santa at all. It was just a guitar. Yes.
Ha! Just we all dress up to honour the great Santa.
Now, should we do a song?
Well, while we're waiting for answers to the first quiz question, we should. I'd like to honour you with a quick run at
Michael Reyes.
and I'm sure the home listeners can play along as well.
Amanda Smith.
With the greatest version of Happy Birthday ever. So I like to think of you going to all those children's parties where they want to hear the Wiggles and you bust out with this, okay?
Whether they like it or not, I turn up.
No,
children's party crasher.
And my Christmas gift to the listeners is I'm going to teach them to play it. Like suddenly the student becomes the teacher.
Oh my god! All right.
Okay, so there's only 3 or 4 notes in it, so it's punk, and it comes from an episode of The Simpsons, that wonderful encyclopedic program. At which it's Mr. Burns' birthday. Now, you're not quite as old as Mr. Burns, Colonel.
No, not yet.
But Smithers arranges the world-famous The Ramones to turn up and play on his 80th birthday. Look this up on the interweb. The video's hilarious. So they've adapted their famous rock and roll rhythms to Happy Birthday.
Yes.
That's actually all they're going to play.
Okay.
Don't know how much they've been paid to turn up. And there they are on stage. And this is how the song goes. You ready? So
what key are we?
Well, I actually don't know. I think it's got an E, an A, and a D in it. So
an E, an A, and a D.
I'll give you the run through and then I'll sing it for you. So it goes. In typical punk fashion, that's all you got. All right,
I like that.
So as many clever slides as you can put in, they're in. That's all right. So here we go, guys. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Colonel. Happy birthday to you. That's why singing and playing guitar is...
That almost brings a tear to my eye.
There you go.
Thank you.
It could be a Christmas song, but it was a birthday song since it was your birthday.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't think that's the best birthday present I've had all week.
Thank you. Well, very happy to do it. Very happy to do it.
Speaking of Ramones.
At the end of that, unfortunately, Mr. Burns is unhappy. And
what happens at the end?
He orders the Rolling Stones to be killed. And Smithers goes, "But sir, that's the Ramones." He says, "Kill the Rolling Stones." "Yes, sir."
Close enough.
All right.
Well, let's continue with the Ramones. Let's do a Merry Christmas, I Don't Want to Fight by the Ramones.
Okay. Wow, I haven't heard that one.
Now, if we disappear,
this is my Christmas treat.
Yes. It's a 3/4 in C, with a little bit of a twist.
It's the Ramones.
It's Ramones.
We're going to get cut off, Facebookers.
We may get cut off.
Have you all got Twitch at the ready?
Oh, I'll write it in. If we disappear, we're
to
recording this, but
Twitch.tv.
.tv/Guitar Colonel.
Yeah.
We will be there. We will be there. Okay, I'm going to put it in. Well, let's give it a try.
Let's give it a go. The Ramones do have a bit of a record of cutting us off. So
chopping people off.
I'm guessing there's probably no more than 4 chords.
Okay, you are correct, sir.
Magnificent.
You are correct.
Magnificent.
Ladies and gentlemen, you'll find us on Twitch if we disappear. Do they know... Oh! No, I don't want that recently played. We want...
No, we want proper songs.
Ramones, damn you.
Ramones.
If we disappear, you know where to find us. This is Ramones. Merry Christmas, I Don't Want to Fight. Here we go, folks.
Where do we start?
That's a great.
That is
great
the
Christmas
best
song.
That is the best Christmas song ever.
Are we still on?
What a surprise!
I can't believe it. We're still on.
That is so good. And you know what?
Fun.
You know what? All the people on Facebook are asking.
Yes.
Why did the punk kid choose a country guitar this morning?
Let's talk guitars. What have you got?
I came into the store and you've got the oddest collection of things at the moment, including this thing, which I'm a suit of obscure fenders. I'd never heard of what is it? The Cabronata? Cabronita.
Sounds like a lovely drink that you would get on an island resort.
But it's not. It's I believe it translates roughly in Spanish to little bastard.
I'm not sure. You could be right there.
So look, here's the wild thing: this is just nothing like a Telecaster. It has the wrong pickguard. It has the wrong pickups. It doesn't have a slidey thing. It's only got a cheap little switchy maroo there, and it sounds awesome.
It's kind of awesome. It's got the Gretsch pickups in it. They Filtertrons, I think.
They're TV Jones, I think, but yeah, it could be the Filtertron.
Okay. Yeah, it's Fender's version of the Gretsch humbucker. So they're not actually branded anything to do with Gretsch, but they're kind of a copy of it, really. So it sounds great.
I believe. This is not a traditional model. This is kind of like that. What do they call their thing? Parallel universes or something they're doing now, where they've got all the variants on the models. They've got I've forgotten what it's called, but that's not custom shop, but it's basically rethinking and reimagining parallel universes. Fender. Tell you what, I love the pickguard. That is actually super smart. Yeah. Shows up these things, and it's
a beautiful looking guitar. It's not on the website at the moment. It's just come in.
Right, and obviously with a name like that, made in Mexico, that's no handicap at all.
No.
I think relatively slim neck for one of these kind of things, not a baseball bat. And I'm loving it.
There's a few versions of those. There's as in typical Fender, they always do this sort of thing. So there's a Mexican version, and there's an American version, and I think there's a custom shop version as well. So
you don't need that, because
honestly, you probably don't.
Pickups to die for. What did you choose? You chose something very simple.
I've gone
very Christmassy and white.
Taken it back, Christmas Woodstock. This is a 68. It's a reissue, of course. 68 Strat from Japan, and made in Japan. So it's I think it's one of the older made in Japan ones, not the reissue one. So maybe, I don't know, this might be 20 years old. But,
it's beautiful. Does it make the traditional Stratocaster sounds? Oh yeah, it does. Japanese Strats, unquestionably one of the great guitars.
Yes, beautiful, and it just looks superb too. I just think the only other, I don't know if Fender America is doing a standard production model like this anymore. I think they've got a 70. I see a few of the 70 custom shop things floating around, but yeah, this is in the shop. It's a ripper, just over $1,000.
And white with a maple nib.
Plug.
Yeah, I know who you're, calling the spirits of, with a white guitar with a white pickguard and a maple neck. Some pretty famous.
Jimi Hendrix.
That's good.
Dominic Britton has joined.
Goodness
Dominic
me.
Barbaro. Sorry, I thought Dominic Britton, but
I can't read from here anyway. So
Dom Barbaro, I think we've almost sold all your gear. Just about.
Wow.
Yeah, he brought a lot of stuff in.
He had a batch
out in the country.
Yeah, that's nice.
Amanda Smith is on. Hello, Amanda Smith.
Any answers to the quiz? What does Rhiannon trigger for people as the next? What's the next song on the Colonel's Ultimate playlist? If I play Rhiannon, what do you play?
I play Pretty Vacant.
Yeah, which is like.
What are you guys going to choose?
I think the Colonel's had a long night here in the flooded Studio B for his brain.
It was scary.
Your brain's gone pretty vacant. That's a tough transition, I'm going to go with it.
Gone pretty vacant. It is pretty vacant. Pete Mitchell is on. Do you know Pete Mitchell is touring the country with Chocolate Starfish, doing an In Excess show. It's bizarre, but apparently it's kicking.
In Excess are underrated, mate. Their musicality and songwriting.
The boys in the Chocolate Starfish.
Fantastic.
That's a funny name.
Yeah, well.
And
we won't go there.
Michael Ray is back. You survived. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Good morning, guys. Yes, we did. Happy birthday, Colonel. Thank you. Seen Nigel on TV the other day.
Yeah,
Superstar.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Do you know we almost got as many views as this show does with that? We're 1.2 million people. And that's good.
You'll get that current affair, don't you worry.
Yeah.
You need a little more chasing down the back alleys. Did they chase you out of the studio?
No, Reed, the journalist on it's brilliant. He's comedy gold. So
that's cool.
I think I only get the gig because he and I I'm a one take guy. Mm-hmm. He doesn't have much time to produce this kind of TV stuff.
All right. So he goes, he's a one taker as well.
Where's the guy I can get the shortest take and get something going? So that I'm always grateful when he gives a call.
Cool. That's cool.
There's got like 3 circles in my media life. I've got the Colonel. This is my favourite by far. With
number one.
Twitch and our. I'm going to venture the number one in real life guitar show on Twitch today in the world.
I think so. Yeah. Well, not many have a Santa sand snowman.
No, that's right. The only one in Australia. So that's good. That's my first circle. My second circle is a current affair.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of an overlap, as we've just discovered. Somebody watches both of those. My third circle is I do a very erudite podcast called Artificial Intelligence Australia.
Oh, right.
Helping out my friend James. And absolutely no one who listens to that podcast watches this show.
That's sad. That's sad.
Or watches the current affair.
Yeah, I don't. Well, current affairs are a different bag. My mother watches current affair.
That's good. She might have seen me.
She definitely would have. Pete Mitchell. Yeah, howdy guys. In excess gigs all done now. Okay, fantastic.
That's a shame.
Merry Christmas.
Everyone missed it.
So send in your answers.
What have we got?
Is the Jap Strat as good as mine? No. Nothing. Pete Mitchell has one of these with a rosewood fretboard, which is killer. Yeah, it's really cool. That's an 80s one as well. Wow. So Nigel, should we do another question?
Let's just randomly pull another question out of the box.
Here we go.
So these are for your very boring dinner parties, really, what it was designed for, but we just thought we'd give it a crack. Is it suitably random?
Here we go.
What is Songversation, which is the name of this lovely quiz? What is Songversation starter number 2?
Nigel and I will be looking at the answers that you give during the week, and we'll have a brainstorm about it.
Drop them in on the YouTube channel.
And remember,
or wherever.
The prize is a Sanchez, a Dreadnought acoustic. That's right. Come in and get it.
It's the travelling guitar that's not small. You just chuck it in the back of your car and travel with it. Doesn't matter.
Go. Okay, here we go.
It.
Question number 2.
Okay, I'm ready.
Question number 2. Name a song that you remember hearing for the first time and loving instantly. When and where was it?
Okay. I'm going to go early, and I don't know the name of the band, but the song you might know, Radar Love.
Oh,
Radar driving all night, got it.
And driving all night,
down. And who was that band?
Golden Earring.
Where are they from? Americans?
I think they're English.
Wow.
Michael Ray, we need you now.
Yeah.
Where are Golden... That's not the question.
What's the question, though?
Well, name a song that you remember hearing for the first time. So it's Radar Love. And where were you, and when was it?
So 70s, my brother's bedroom, American Top 40, on a Sunday night, getting a musical education, listening to Casey Kasem.
Oh, yeah,
broadcasting all the way down into little old New Zealand.
Used to crop up on Scooby-Doo occasionally, Casey Kasem.
Yep, and hearing that song and going, that's a song.
That's a song. That's cool. What year do you think that may have been?
I'm going to guess 77.
Wow, okay, 77.
78, right. Maybe not even that late. Maybe early 70s, 75.
Maybe early, okay.
I don't win on the actual knowledge of the things, but I answered the question. Has anyone else got a better answer to that one, do you think?
Well, shoot in your answers, folks. Name a song that you remember hearing for the first time and loving instantly. When and where was it? I think for me it would have to be either a Neil Diamond Hot August Night song or a Boss Gags song. It's anything like Silk Degrees. Just cruising around in my mum's Hunter Hillman.
Yeah, Hillman Hunter?
Whichever way.
Hillman Hunter.
Hillman Hunter.
They were a great song. Yeah. A great car.
It's probably a song.
Yeah.
So any of those. Write up your answers. Should we do another song?
What have you got? Have you got any more Christmas songs?
Yeah, we've got a Christmas song. We've got...
Because I have to tell you, people, Christmas songs, that the album of good Christmas songs is not that big.
No, it's small. I thought we'd chuck in some Keith Richards.
Well...
Run, Run, Rudolph. How about that? And it's in C, again, a 3/4 in C. And I particularly love the Christmas spirit that he has on the cover of the single.
Right.
It's him with rotten teeth and a bottle of Jack Daniels. I think that's it.
The one.
Yeah.
So if it's Keith, I am changing guitars. As much as the telly's fine, appropriate,
cool. Let's do it.
I'm changing guitars
I'm going to do that as well.
To a guitar.
Goodbye 68 Strat.
That's older, that looks as old as Keith.
Right.
That's in about the same condition because this has had a life, this guitar, but that is part of its absolute appeal.
Ooh, you know what? I may change leads if I can find one.
I don't see it. Oh, over there, Colonel, underneath microphone 6.
There we are. Microphone sucks.
What do I do with my? I've
lost certainly does sometimes, the microphone. If you're just tuning in and you're interstate or overseas, if you're overseas in Australia, we have Christmas at the beach, and we build snowmen out of sand.
Yeah.
They're called sand people. I think that's what they're called. And we had a big flood here in Melbourne yesterday, and I can tell you, we're lucky to be on. At any time, we may get cut off because there's still water everywhere here. So
it's either water or it's copyright infringement, one of the two. You know,
there we go.
It's God in both cases. But
now, what are you on there?
This came back into the store, and I'm so thrilled to see it.
The owner took it away to hold on to it for a little while.
Because this is a beautiful hollow body.
Yes. It's a ES 120.
Yeah, and like this is evocative of the 60s. That, my friends, is the finest plastic.
That's the finest plastic you can get. Plastic was a new cool thing back then. Oop,
and since you have a single pickup guitar, I wanted a single pickup guitar.
Yes.
To compete.
Yes, you've got one.
And so I have one, which is humming away nicely. Thank you very much. This is everything. The
1965.
The crinkling and the age, and yet it plays perfectly, makes this a brilliant guitar.
Very cool.
So it reminds me, just looking at the crinkling down here, of Keith. His face looks a lot like some of the wrinkles and crinkles down here.
Yeah.
It's actually in remarkable shape for something from 1965.
Incredible. Yeah. Do you need? Is it tuned?
It is tuned.
Cool.
And look, what is this? Millions of dollars?
No, somewhere in the 2,000-ish range. They're pretty affordable. So maybe 2.5. We haven't put a price on it yet. We had this in for sale maybe 6 months ago.
Yes, I got a quick play on it, and I'm not surprised.
Took it back.
Look, this is a real vintage instrument. They don't come along often.
Well, it's an affordable point to get into the vintage market, as they say.
Yeah.
Into the vintage market.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
Tailpiece. And but I think this is my Keith guitar, so what do you got?
I've got a Les Paul Jr.
That's the Les Paul Jr.
57, 57 reissue, custom shop reissue.
Yeah.
One single P90. I used it on the show the other week, and it's not currently for sale. It's currently mine, so I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah,
we'll see.
It will be mine.
You know, while we're talking, I'm going to put on Twitch and see if anyone's joined.
Any Twitches on Twitch?
Yeah.
I mean, there's 200 million people on Twitch. Surely someone can turn up to the guitar show.
Twitches, where are you? Well, okay. Should we do Run, Run, Run? Keith Richards.
Run, Rudolph.
Maybe it's a bottle of wine he's got in the picture.
Yeah.
Keith Richards, Run, Rudolph, Run. Okay. Or Run, right.
So I love this Keith Richards era.
Bonus unreleased track. Wow.
All right. So so you're saying it's in C?
It's in C. It's just a 3/4 in C, Chuck Berry style. Yeah, that's it. Basically, that's it.
That's a great sound.
Let's do it. Let's give it a go, folks. If we disappear, you know where to find us. Yep. We'll be on Twitch. My microphone's it's all going. Okay.
All the hissing and popping is my pickup because this is.
That's what it is.
Is this a single coil? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
That's me. Classic. It's worth it. Don't worry, everyone.
Let's do it.
Run, Rudolph, you gotta make it to town. If he's in a hurry, tell him he can take the freeway down. And away went Rudolph, reading like a merry-go-round. Said Santa to a girl child, what it please you most to get? And a little baby down like a cry, take a sleep and wet. Then away went Rudolph, whizzing like a phantom jet. Well, I'm Rudolph, and I gotta make it to town. Then he's in a hurry, said that he can take the freeway now. Then away went Rudolph, reading like a merry-go-round. Santa to a boy child, what a money most before. Well, all I want for Christmas is a rock and roll electric guitar. Then away went Rudolph, busy like a shooting star. Run, Rudolph, and I gotta make it to town. Well, Ray's in a hurry, said that he can take the freeway now. Then away went Rudolph, reading like a merry-go-round. Santa to a girl child, what it please you most to get? And a little baby doll like a cry, take a sleep and wet. Then away went Rudolph, whizzing like a super jet. Well, Rudolph, and I gotta make it to town. And he's in a hurry, said that he can take the freeway down. And away went Rudolph, reading like a merry-go-round.
My goodness.
So,
Wasn't that fun?
boy, did he nick that.
Did he nick that? Yeah.
That was...
Tribute, Keith Richards tribute to Chuck Berry. I
That
think
is-
Chuck Berry.
That
was
is,
the first one.
so there's Johnny Be Good. The Johnny Be Good signature is doesn't go back to the 4 chord on the
No.
way back down.
No.
And I do love that. Call
That
me
is
out,
a
but I do love
classic
that.
track. Let's see if we're
I'm going to
still on.
say that's
Oh, yeah, we're still on. I don't believe
that's
it.
that might be my favourite Christmas songs
I think
so
so as
far.
well. I
That's
love
two
that.
of the best.
I love the Keith Richard vocal. It's absolutely superb.
Yeah.
Gotta love him.
Great.
God love you, Keith Richards. When the end of the world comes, there'll be 2 things left: cockroaches and Keith Richards.
That's
the,
right.
the standard joke.
Yeah.
Should we do another question from our quiz? Sir?
Why not? One more, because then they get plenty of options if they weren't inspired by the first couple of conversation starters from Songversations.
Yes. You've got till... how long will we give people to
just-
submit their answers?
Just till Thursday.
Just till Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday, and then next Saturday, if you can make it into the shop, well, we'll announce the winner.
Yeah, well, you will, because I'm off on holiday tomorrow, so...
Yeah. Are you going to a remote, uncontactable, or...
yeah, New Zealand, so yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay. Well, I've randomly selected another one.
Okay.
This is called Cats in the Cradle.
Oh.
Cats in the Cradle.
And the silver spoon.
And the silver spoon.
Little boy, something.
Yes.
This song. Okay, now let's hear the question, then I'll tell the story.
Oh, what for Christmas? Do you guys do the traditional cook up all the hot food stuff, or is it hot over there, or is
No,
it
it's New
mild?
Zealand. It's always raining. So
I'll tell you my Christmas in Brisbane story.
Yeah.
After living here for maybe about 5 years or something, I went back for Christmas.
yeah,
And so my mother wanted me to go up for Christmas to Brisbane.
as you do.
And you've got to get your ticket. In those days, you had to get your ticket well in advance. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't know. It's kind of hot up there. Don't worry, Anthony. It won't be hot. It's never hot at Christmas up here. Okay.
No.
So I fly up. It's 38, humid. So I sent a text or something, I think, at the time, and I said, "Gee, I hope you pick me up in that nice aircon car of yours." She didn't even have aircon in her house. This is Brisbane, and is there any chance we can get an aircon system installed in the house? She's like, "Yeah, well, a grandma is lending me an aircon system."
Ooh.
So I said, "Okay, oh, that sounds pretty good."
Oh, that'd be perfectly tolerable.
That's doable. So we get there. She picks me up at the airport. I get out of the airport. I think it was like 15 here and it's 38 in Brisbane. We get to the car and it's this old beat up Mazda. I'm like, whose car is this? Oh, my car. It was so hot that the water pump went on the car. So we're borrowing your cousin's car. Does it have aircon? No, it doesn't have aircon. So we get in, AM radio on, boom. I'm like, oh my God, it's unbearable. We get to the house. Grandma has lent this, you know those old systems that you poured the water in the back of?
Sure,
it's like
humidifier.
a humidifier, right. So that didn't do anything.
On you, Grandma.
Like, thanks, Grandma. So in a fit of temper, I just chucked the thing out in the backyard. I can't believe this. I called an aircon guy and I said, I don't care what it costs. I'll pay for it. Install a system right now. But he couldn't do it until after.
Of course not.
No, so we had to sweat it out. So on Christmas Day, it's 38 or 39. We go round to my grandma's house.
Melting.
It's melting. She's got the chicken on, all the hot food.
Nice.
No aircon
Yeah.
in her house. I'm dying. We go out, sit on the back veranda, and all the guys are drinking 4X. Well, you want a 4X, Colonel? They call me that. Yes, I'll have a 4X. And you know what they said to me? Mate, how can you handle that weather in Melbourne?
Yeah.
You're insane, people up there. But anyway.
It is crazy.
I digress.
It is crazy.
Okay, Cats in the Cradle. Third question.
You can answer any of the three with your inspirational and witty answers, by the way, to
Inspirational
win
and
the
witty.
guitar.
Yeah.
We're not fast. We'll remember what are the three questions we asked.
And if it's not inspirational and witty, I'll just take the first dumbass answer. Anyone
The least
can
worst.
win.
Yeah.
What's a song you love because of your parents? Oh, and how about that? Read right into my Christmas story.
Wow.
Share a memory about this song. What do you like, Nigel? It brings memories back.
Gee, that's a
I think
tough
I've already
one.
answered this on the last one. But
Yeah. Well, look, I think the dilemma, I'm in an interesting generational state where my parents weren't into rock and roll. I can't understand this, how someone who was in their 20s, in the late 50s and 60s,
yeah, didn't dig it.
did not have a collection of Beatles and Stones albums. And
Elvis? Bit of Elvis?
No.
Not
no.
even in the 50s rock thing?
No. Like it's difficult to comprehend that you could be kind of closed off from that level of culture, but you start to go back, well, possibly, weren't a radio generation.
Yes.
So I'm going to have a very curious answer and say, I don't have one.
That's a big call.
That's
What about later? Did they like anything later? Was always what's their music of choice, like classical or jazz or something?
Well, folk music in particular. Sort of, my dad's he's a folk fiddle player.
Dylan?
No,
Not even that?
no. It's like they lived in another 1960s.
Peter, Paul and Mary, 1960.
Parallel, not even parallel universe.
Did they
without
puff
music.
the Magic Dragon?
Not even. We had a record player, which was quite a thing, but it very soon became dominated by Rod Stewart, Boz Scaggs,
Oh, yes.
and the things my brother and I liked. So, what about you?
Oh, look, I'm going to have to go Boss Gags again.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go Boss Gags. And my mother, they went and saw him on his 77 tour, and she came home, and so I'll say, what can I say by Boss Gags? And she came home and said, he was the coolest guy I've ever seen in my life. He came out in this beautiful white suit. It was amazing. And so years later, and I still have this in my collection, I was at an op shop somewhere.
Yeah.
And in the back of the op shop was the tour book for the Silk Degrees tour.
Wow.
Those
Those were the days when they did tour books,
They
not
did tour books.
websites.
And so I grabbed the tour book, and on the front cover it's him in his white suit, but it's like a flared, with a big lapel white suit.
We should have those
Yeah,
again.
we should have worn that.
JB,
So that's my
JB would wear that.
JB would definitely wear
He'd
that.
rock that.
Isn't it funny how style comes around? And
So you love a Boris Skaggs song because
I'm really
of that.
it's a boss. We have to do a
you
Boss
s-
Skaggs show.
And you're saying anything off Silk Degrees.
Anything off Silk Degrees?
Sure. That's a lovely memory, and there it is.
Yeah.
That's how the game works, folks.
Yeah,
Hard
share
to
your
find
memories.
songversations, but you might be able to get it on the interwebs.
Yes.
And
How are we going for time, folks? How are we going
it's
for time?
2 minutes to
Oh,
10, so
Let's almost finish out the show time. We've got a few more people on. Jackie Isles is on. Hello, Jackie.
fantastic.
Alan Leslie is on.
Oh my goodness, he's coming in this afternoon.
He's coming in. Yeah, he's bringing some friends.
What are you going to do?
Scared.
It's Christmas time. You can't,
Well-
we've done Christmas. You can't do Christmas.
No, well, we're doing a sort of Christmas. He's coming in, and we're doing a special drink beer play guitar show. It's called the Santa Na show. Santa Na.
The
Can you work it out?
Santana
Santana show. Fantastic.
Oh, that's going to be good. Oh, wow.
You'll be hearing a bit of that. You're going to be hearing a bit
That'd
of
be
that stuff
the-
with Alan.
And it's the usual show where he's learnt all the licks and you'll just make it up as you go along.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You've
That's
seen
what-
the show before.
That's what Drink Beer Play Guitar is. It's on a reasonable hour. Is the joy of that show is it just lying on the couch,
Yeah.
open the iPad, and watch the show.
We plan the show like a week in advance, and he'll say, "So which solos are you going to do?" Yeah, whatever, And then he'll come in on the day. It's like, "Have you learnt anything?" No. What do I look like? Pete Mitchell, just pause
Pete.
for a bit. Okay, yeah, that's it's streaming, Pete. It's streaming. We are recording this, the full thing, in glorious 1080. Will be on YouTube.
Massive 1080 today with the colours sorted, the new camera sorted. Thanks to all the people who helped out technically this week.
My old boss from the ANZ is on, Michael Riley.
Brilliant.
The original Colonel. Well, should we go out with
have
the
we got another one?
ultimate? We've got another one. The ultimate Christmas song. Do they know it's Christmas? Which we have not learnt. We're just going to follow it along.
We have to. I don't know it as a guitar song, to be honest.
Yeah.
Is it in a key that we can follow along in?
Let me just see if I'm in tune. It's close enough. It is. It is. I'm going to drag up the chords and.
Seeing it somewhere?
Oh yeah. What's your volume on that powerful beast? Is a yes. It's F, G, and C basically. What I'm going to do, I'm going to blow
I've
up
got
the
no
chord chart.
cutaway. I can't do power chords, Colonel. I have to do the
Might have to
proper
get
chords.
Beautiful open chords. All right. We'll come in with the lovely vocal. I'll do a little bit of scrolling.
Hold it a minute. It's exactly the same chords as Keith Richards.
It's very close. Just a different order. It's Christmas time.
Are you ready to play
There's
this?
no need to be afraid.
How lovely is this guitar and clean?
It's lovely. Let's go clean. That's a great idea.
Not sure that's perfectly tuned, but
That sounds pretty good. Yeah,
That's
let's go.
beautiful,
Let's
clean.
go clean. We're going to go clean.
single chord clean.
There's what is it? F, G, C, and a D minor, and a G.
Is that a D minor there?
Yeah, that's a D minor. Absolutely.
Okay, we're going to, for the first time this year, ladies and gentlemen, play clean to a song that contains words like pray
Yes. Yes.
and Christmas, and our best wishes to all the families and people out there, and all the people who have completely rubbish families who are reminded that at Christmas time. Don't you worry. Get your guitar, bottle of beer, drown your sorrows, and renew your energy for the new year,
Come back
2019.
and start it out. Yeah. If we disappear, thanks for watching this year.
Yeah, we're going to
Of
disappear.
course.
For
My mother.
sure.
Oh, excuse me.
Is that your mum?
Yeah. Well.
She's going,
Yeah.
it wasn't a Mazda. It was your cousin's Toyota.
It's I can't You're literally watching me live as I send my mother to message. You know, she calls at the same time.
She's
like
lovely.
every Saturday.
I've
You're doing what?
I've met her, ladies and gentlemen. He's exaggerating.
Nice.
She's a lovely lady.
She'll be put in a maximum security Twilight Village just this Christmas.
This is for her then.
This is for her. This is Do They Know It's Christmas? Thank you for watching this year, folks. We'll be back maybe January, February.
Do They Know It's Christmas Time in Brisbane? We shall rename this song.
And, boy, I don't know if they do.
It's Christmas time. There's no need to be afraid. At Christmas time, we let in light and we banish shame. And in our world of plenty, we can spread a smile of joy. Throw your arms around the world. Christmas time. But say a prayer. Pray for the other ones. At Christmas time, it's hard, but when you're having fun, there's a world outside your window, and it's the world of dread and fear. Where the only water flows, the bittersweet tears, and the Christmas bells that remind of the night each time to do. Well, tonight, thank God it's them instead of you, and there won't be snow in Africa this Christmas time. The greatest gift there is here is life, where nothing ever grows, no rain or rivers flow. Do they know it's Christmas time at all? Here's to you, crazy man, for everyone. Here's to them underneath that golden sun. Do they know it's Christmas time at
As many will have the sentiment for 2019, and I have the sentiment for that song, Colonel.
Yes. What is? Do you
Thank
remember
God
when that
it's
came out?
Thank God it's over.
That's what happens when you let me choose the songs. It's,
Well, we had to do one rubbish Christmas song,
Yeah.
and I guess we did it, and it's actually lovely.
I got a quiz for you.
Okay.
Who wrote that song?
Oh, I like that question.
Yeah. Let's
Let's
make
think about
that
that.
the final, just a straight question.
That is a
So
straight
you've got your
one.
3
Yeah.
questions that kind of, we just decide what
wrote
answers
that
best.
song?
Who wrote that song?
Feed the World. Well, I want to say someone like Bono.
No.
I don't know how you say it.
No. Should I give the answer?
No, you shouldn't. We want to hear that answer too from the public.
It's a bit of a trick question because there were two people who wrote that song together.
Okay. Wild ass guess, Michael Jackson.
No. No.
He's probably dead at that point. That's probably
I think he might have written...
unhelpful.
Oh, here's the double question.
Okay. Who wrote the song?
Who wrote the song, Do They Know It's Christmas? And who wrote the song, what was the American one again? They had their own. You remember that?
No.
It wasn't Feed the World. It was, they had Lionel and...
Lionel Richie.
Well, I think I might have given away part of the answer there. But all the Americans were there.
Right.
I can't remember quite what that was called.
I'll be happy if we just know who wrote that song. So
folks, you've got your 3 questions.
Going to give us the answer?
Oh, let's. Oh man, we've got a lot of new comments. Let's have a look here. Okay.
Alan,
Cam Haynes, hello from Canada. Bonjour, sir.
Bonjour.
David Martin. Cam Haynes, love the Sandman photo. That's how we do it here, Cameron.
Yeah.
It's warm. Blah 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 blah. Pete Mitchell, YouTube. I don't know what's going on there. Pete Mitchell, have a listen to No Presents for Christmas.
Someone suggested Midge Ewer wrote the song.
He is correct, but that's not the full answer. It's not the full, even for Michael Ray. We've caught you out, Michael Ray.
Oh, that's brilliant. He wasn't first to it. And Pete Mitchell's got a song suggestion for next year's Christmas.
Next year's Christmas?
Song is No Presents for Christmas by King Diamond.
Okay, nice. Is that a bluesy track or a...
God, is that Neil Diamond's dad? I don't know.
Possible. Yeah. They have to be related.
All right, well, we played some beautiful Christmas guitars today.
We did.
You played your single... no, it's a P90, telling lies.
P90, yeah.
P90 Junior. Guitar that you'll never sell ever.
No.
You played a beautiful Japanese Stratocaster.
We'll do one for the promo shot.
Precisely. Oh! Mine, I chose the delightful ES125 1960s vintage, genuinely gorgeous guitar.
Beautiful.
And the very unusual and a fun to play TV Jones.
Yeah,
Cabronita, very, very rare.
From our friends in Mexico.
Magnificent.
Well, yes, again, thank you for watching. Excellent. Thanks for coming in again, Nigel, and enjoy your Christmas break. And tell your lovely wife, thank you so much for the chocolate cakey.
Chocolates. Very good. We'll get you looking like Santa in no time. Have a great Christmas, everyone. Yeah. We'll see you in 2019.
We'll see you in 2019. We'll be back with, in 1080. I love the new... Took me a year to get it right, but I think it's right. Folks, we are out of here. We'll be back this afternoon. Are you sticking around this afternoon? You're out of here.
I think there's cooking to be done, so I might hang for a little bit and help you clean up the...
Oh my God.
The flood.
We need the super sopper that they use in the cricket.
Definitely.
Folks, we're out of here. Ciao, everyone. Have a great Christmas and safe travels. Ciao.